This is a bittersweet ending to the season finale of NBC Found because this right here really could be it. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Lawrence Report as we discuss episode 22, the season finale, and potentially the end of NBC Found Missing While Dying. And of course, by now, I know you all have heard the news that NBC Found is going to be canceled the way it's looking. It looked like it's not due necessarily due to the ratings, but because they are preparing for a big NBA show that's coming in the fall. So that's why NBC cut and gutted like 5 or 6 shows on their network. NBC Found, unfortunately, was one of those shows. And I have been just in deep thought since the cancellation was announced, and I just still can't believe that potentially this could be it for NBC Found. Now, last night I said this right here. I said I hope if we're going to get canceled, that hopefully they can at least move the show to Peacock, right? I think the fans. I said this right here. I said I think the fans would accept 10 to 13 episodes of us having NBC Found. I'm hoping that this is not it. I'm hoping that they're shopping it to some other type of network, y'all. This can't be it, y'all, for NBC Found. I'm really hoping we're going to get saved somehow, some way, but only time will tell. And also, I want to let you guys know this right here. On Sunday night, me and my NBC Found family, our round table, we will have a special guest from the show of NBC Found. So make sure you guys come check us out Sunday night at 8:30. It's going down. You all know this character. You all love her. It's going down. Make sure I come check it out. Now, let's talk about NBC Found. And also, I want to thank everybody, every person has come through my channel, that has ever hit the like button, that has ever subscribed, that has ever watched my videos when it came to NBC Found. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. I started the show back in season 1 because I just loved it. It was different. It was fresh. It was a bold new take. And I think that's one of the reasons why I want this show to continue, even if it's on a streaming network for 13 episodes. I'll be down with that. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who came through, who continued to support me throughout my YouTube journey. And watch every single one of my videos, who liked, shared. I appreciate the love and support always. I'm greatly appreciate it. Now let's talk about NBC Found. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, like, and please not forget to comment. Now I'm going to fast forward a little bit to the end, and then we'll backtrack. So we all saw the episode last night, right? Do you actually believe that Sir is really dead? Or could he potentially be faking it? I said personally he may be faking it. But then again, I could be wrong. The way they wrote the show, they wrote the ending, they wrote the show for it to be like an open-minded type of discussion, right? For you to form your own opinions about the ending and about the show, period. So I kind of like the way they wrote it, but man, there's so many other storylines that we could have had in season 3 if we end up getting season 3, right? I thought about Sir. Well, let me backtrack. I thought about um, Gabby and Trent, right? That scene, whenever they were sitting on that table, I thought he was going to kiss her, right? We still need more background, I believe, about Zeke's kidnapping. And also, we did see Zeke and Lacey kind of circle back together, right? Will Zeke ever get over agoraphobia and actually be able to walk? Another storyline. What's going to happen with Margaret and Jamie? Are they going to continue to be on the same team and a tag team with M&A? There's so many storylines, man. But like I said, do you guys believe that Sir is actually dead? Y'all let me know down in the comments. Now, we know that Jamie is, tied up, right? Lena got Jamie, right? And now everybody's scrambling to find Jamie. But of course, we have a case on our doorsteps. It's a case from Don's past, right? We end up meeting his old friend, Mike, right? It's the same man that caused Don to get abducted. Mike is like, listen, well, the agent comes in, introduce everybody. Mike is like, listen, my wife Desiree is missing. Apparently, Desiree is sick right now, and her mother's trying to give her these home remedies. These home remedies not working because there was a certain ingredient that was in the home remedy that was affecting every single thing. So now Desiree is in the hospital. Now it's a race against time trying to save Desiree. And of course, with Jamie being tied up with Lena, right? Margaret ends up holding a press conference, right? And she's mentioning the word turtle, right? She's basically talking in code to Jamie to basically tell him, keep calm. We're going to rescue you. And it also should be noted that we also got the origin story of how uh, Gabby and Margaret first met. This is, in my personal opinion, I said this last night. This is the origin story of the original Avengers all coming together. Dom was there. This is also when M&A actually has security, because it seems like now M&A they don't have no security because anybody can just come in there. But I love that original origin story of everybody as well. And of course, we still do not like Margaret husband at all. This man's talking about my son, my son, my son. Margaret once again had to put him in his place. I'm so happy that Margaret is standing 10 toes down because not my son, it's our son at the end of the day that's missing. Now, we know Jamie is going to do the impossible. I kind of figured he was going to do something similar to this right here, that he was going to figure out a way to escape and try to break out. He ends up breaking out. He ends up getting that gun off that table. Now Lena is faced with a gun in her face. But it's going to be up to Gabby and Margaret to tag team to try to stop this for going off for this gun about to go off. And we knew Jamie was going to kill Lena. We knew that. But uh, Gabby tells um, Jamie and Margaret that, listen, you guys go ahead. I'm going to take care of this once and for all. And then that's when Gabby tells Lena that, listen, you've been brainwashed. You was really one of the first people that were truly captured, right? I'm going to give you an option. You can go out the back room and flee, or you can shoot me, but that is going to cause more harm and damage to your brother, sir, than you will ever know. So now Lena is faced with two options on the table. And the audacity of Lena at the end, right? She ends up going to trying to chase Gabby with the gun, right? But then Trent is there. They have cops in the front and cops in the back. You know, Lena is done once and for all, right? Now, at the same time, Sir is completely freaking out, right? He's got a cell phone. He's working his magic, trying to call all these people, trying to end all the deals and all this stuff right there. Sir is freaking out. Sir is crashing out. Sir is having a panic attack. And there was a piece of me that was kind of happy to see it. I hate to say it, just because all of the hurt and harm and danger he's done to Gabby, right? I think this was part of his karma. Again, don't be mad at me. This is just my thoughts, right? I enjoyed seeing Sir having a little crash out moment, you know. So while he's crashing out, ultimately we know what's going to happen to Sir. Apparently, it looks like he may have committed suicide. We saw some blood. It looks like it was bleeding from his head. Trent arrives. Trent can't believe it, right? And now Gabby is forced to make a confession, but she even backtracks it herself. She says, my name Gabby Mosley. Wait, I'm gonna say Gabrielle Mosley, right? And she confesses to being a kidnapper, right? And the entire time, I knew something was going to happen because they started playing that weird music. I was like, "What's?" I was like, "Somebody about to shoot Gabby." Like, what's getting ready to happen? And then we end up seeing Lacey there, right? And Lacey knows that something's not right. We all knew something wasn't right because she came out with that confession, and that's how the season ends. Of course, with Sir dying allegedly, Gabby coming out and saying the entire time it was her. She kidnapped Hugh Evans, my bad, and she confesses, and that's how it ends. This can't be it, y'all. This cannot be it. This cannot be it. I'm still holding out for a slim chance of hope that the show will get picked up. If it goes Netflix or Amazon or wherever they may shop it, I don't know. Hopefully, just stay in the Peacock family. I'm still not giving up, y'all. We will see. We will see. We will see. Again, appreciate all the love all the support. I truly enjoy this show every single week, man. Sharing my thoughts with y'all, reading y'all comments, all the love y'all showing me throughout season one, season two of NBC Found. It's just been a great show, man. I love it so much. Just because for me it was original, it was different. These cases matter to all different people: black, white, purple, gay, straight, lesbian. It didn't matter, who you were. It didn't matter your religion. It didn't matter if you was handicapped, anything like that. NBC Found was there to solve those cases, man. And I think everybody can relate to those cases here and there. But that's my thoughts for potentially. I'm going to leave it as potentially the final season of NBC Found. And as always, thank you for tuning in to the Lawrence Report.